Alright, what's up everyone? Today, doing a quick install on my EK Hatch right here. I just got the body painted and I'm going to be working on the hood, get this painted, as well as the side moldings. I'm just waiting on some more paint, and I lost the driver fender side molding somewhere. So I'm either going to have to go to the junkyard or find somebody who has one of those. But here's how she's looking right now. She's a little bit dirty. I painted her about a week ago. Once I get the hood painted and the side moldings, I'll give her a polish and a ceramic coating. But right now the car has these stock style mirrors, which are a bit bulky. And rather than taking the time to get that all prepped up and painted, I thought it would be a good time to go ahead and swap them out for the spoon style mirrors. I believe these are like the spoon style mirrors, but they're a lot more sleek, and this one has a carbon fiber cover on there, so I don't have to worry about painting it. The glass itself is a little bit smaller, so the visibility won't be as well, but I'm okay with that. Install should be pretty easy. If you have one of the Civics with manual mirrors, you'll have to pull this cover off. It's really simple. It's gonna be the cover here, and then you'll have like the I'll just go ahead and demonstrate it real quick. So you'll have this cover in here, then you'll have this little piece, like this little handle piece, and then a really small Phillips head screw, and this cover. So you can just pull this cover off with pliers or a screwdriver, or with your fingers if you could do that, and then take off this Phillips head screw, little tiny one, and then pull off this other handle piece, I would call this, and then you'll just have this trim piece, which you'll just pull perpendicular and it'll pop out. It's just held on by this clipper here. That out, you'll have these 8mm screws, and you could take out those little nuts with a ratchet or combination wrench, whatever you prefer. So here's the mirror. We're going to pull out this molding right here because we want to try to have a good seal on there. So here are the provided Phillips screws. Got my screwdriver here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that on, try to get at least one screw popped into place. Alright, so I got one of those screws in there. I'm trying to put the other two. It's pretty straightforward. There it is on the car. It looks a lot slimmer and smaller. I'm gonna go ahead and check the visibility. That might be one of the biggest downsides to getting these mirrors. And being as tall as I am, that's okay. I'm okay with that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and pop this back into place. There you go. And since I don't have the outside window molding on there right now, it's a little bit hard to get the window up and down. Let's go ahead and move over to the other side. And I already had all this stuff off because when I painted the car, I took the side mirrors off, obviously. I decided to hold on with these, with one or two of these little nuts. This one's off. And I'll go ahead and put this one on now. Alright, so the passenger side is on. Fitment on the passenger side is actually better than the driver's side for some reason. There's no issues with the windows going up or down. And the seals lined up pretty well. Here we go. When it goes up and down, it's fine. They look small, but I think that's just because I'm not used to it. I think I'm gonna have to pull this one off and actually mess with the fitment a little bit. Okay, so the reason that the window had trouble going up and down actually wasn't because of the mirrors, because this nut was missing, so I went ahead and replaced that, so now this piece doesn't flex in and out. And go ahead and reinstall the mirror. So I got the mirrors adjusted to where they work well for me. They definitely give less visibility than the stock mirrors by a long shot, but these definitely are not unusable, and I'll probably get used to it pretty quick. Just make sure you check your blind spots, as you should when you're driving, and I think you're okay. They're definitely going to be more aerodynamic, and in the sun, when the light bounces off the carbon, it looks really nice. So that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys are interested in picking up mirrors like this, I'll have the mirrors in the description. Yeah, the fitment, I'll give it a 8 out of 10, and functionality wise, I'll give it a 7 out of 10, but when you're physically changing the size of the mirror, there's not much you could do about it. You know, they also have those like GT mirrors that are like 4 inches wide and 2 inches tall, and obviously if you get something like that, your visibility is going to be even worse. So that's just something to keep in mind when you're changing your mirrors. If you want something more aerodynamic and sleek, they're obviously going to be slightly smaller. But if you're not super tall, these mirrors will work for you. I'm 6'1". I'm right at the edge where I'd say it's okay. If you're anything below that, then you'll be okay. So yeah, these mirrors are a W, I'd say. Stay tuned. Hopefully I make a video when I do a ceramic coating on this car and finally be able to have a super clean daily, and I'll get working on that car need to repaint the bumper and get the new side skirts.